Welcome to Cash on Camera. I am Nina Singletary, AKA Command the World Stage. And today I'm discussing how you can have a half virtual VIP day with me for your messaging, your marketing, and your money in the offering of your transformational service online, practicing commanding the world stage, impacting the people who are calling you. You feel them calling you, you're already talking to them in some way, and profiting. So that's what today is about. I've also placed details beneath the videos. So if you're ready to rock and roll before I'm even done here, you can go. So I'm here every weekday at 8 a.m. Pacific until July 22nd. I am here for a quick 15 minutes at 8 a.m. Pacific every weekday until July 22nd. And I am a power mentor if you're here for the first time. And I support women leaders and even women who may not necessarily be running a business, but there's a coming into power, there's a womanhood, there's a cultivation and development of her personhood, her humanhood, her womanhood that she's craving for deeply, that ferociously calls for her to develop it so that she can be well fed in her life, so she can get her deepest needs met, so she can live alive. Okay. So what's happening is until Sunday, so 2 days from today, I have offered a couple of incentives for folks who meandering, just about all the things. And what that looks like is this. So I have my More Than Enough course. If you don't know about it, my More Than Enough course is an 8-module audio course that is helping you cultivate the wealth consciousness required for you to have, do, or be anything that you want. And it's all inner game. Yes, there's some homework in there. I give you very specific, detailed exercises to do inside of the More Than Enough course. Yes, they're very effective. These are exercises I have done. These are exercises that I give to my clients. They work. And it's all inner game stuff. I repeat, and I will repeat this forever because it will be true forever as long as you and I are alive, that what's going on in here, consciously and unconsciously, is controlling your show. Regardless of how smart you are, if you come from an affluent family, you're educated, you feel like you make good decisions, you're a good person, you're smart, you're well-intentioned, you do good things. Still, right, 90% of your choices are because of what's going on unconsciously. Your whole makeup about how you decide, how you move through life, how you deal with difficulty, pain, decision time, Okay, so I will always, always, always strongly encourage my people to work on this in conjunction with this. And inside of the module, I do go into this as well. There's a module in there called Being Not Doing. The link is with this video for you to go check out. Each module is listed. One of the modules is called Being Not Doing. And in other modules, I can't remember how many, there's some talk about what you can do to tap into the heart and the necessity of tapping into the heart. So let me look at my time. So what I've added as bonuses until Sunday only, okay, this coming Sunday, are 2 bonuses. One is a half-day virtual VIP day with me. Now, I love these. I love it because we get to meet. We get to get online. Now, keep in mind, if you were to pay for this, what I'm getting ready to share with you, you'd pay over, I think it's $3,500 is what you pay for a virtual, half virtual VIP day with me. $3,500. And inside of a virtual VIP day, typically, not always, but typically, we're working on your messaging, your marketing, and your money. Your messaging, your marketing, and your money. What does that look like? We craft your actual message, meaning what are the key points that you discuss? If you watch me often, you know that I'm typically talking about power being wielded in some form and cultivating it for money, sexual empowerment, or other kinds of having and leadership. Okay. So power is the main umbrella and under which I speak. And this is what we determined for you. I'm just using myself as an example. What is the main umbrella that you're speaking of? And then what are the key points? Could be 4 points that you are sharing online. So people who are for you know what you're talking about when you talk about those things. Women know that I deal in power. Women know that I deal in money. Women know that I deal in visibility online. All of that is under the umbrella of power. It's not an accident what I talk about. It's very on purpose, okay? So when people contact you, when you're deciding what to talk about on video, when you are deciding what to write in your emails, etc., it's based on your pillars. And also, for those of you who are already working with clients, what's coming out of their mouths? What's their pain, frustration? How are you helping them? So when we get together for your half-day virtual VIP day, which is a bonus you get when you sign up for More Than Enough by Sunday, we have a half day to focus on your messaging, your umbrella, and what are the pillars, 3 to 4 pillars underneath your umbrella. That's one of the things that we go into deeply inside of your half day virtual VIP day. Then we go into your marketing. Like, how are you going to put this out there? This is where visibility comes into play. This is why cash on camera exists. This is why it is under the pillar of power, because you know how many coaches are scared to do video? I used to be scared to do video. You know how many coaches are afraid to say what they really want to say, who are afraid to really express, and whose sexuality or discomfort with their own womb and self influences their unwillingness to get on camera. You see how this works? Is it starting to make sense now? How I pick topics and why I talk? It's all on purpose. It's all about design. And you will have this kind of structure and order, which will give you peace of mind. It'll give you confidence. You'll feel better about what you're doing. You won't be feeling like you're throwing spaghetti at the wall. I don't know. Should I do this? Well, that's that. That's that. The Have VIP Day gives you structure, and you walk away with a plan. You walk away at the end of the Have VIP Day with a plan. And it feels so good to have a plan where you know what you're doing. Okay. So that's marketing. How are you marketing? What are you talking about? Getting you on camera, putting you together a plan for how you're going to market on camera, and all the things as it relates to marketing, even your copy. Okay. Copywriting. Okay. Third is your money. So this is where we get into what your offers are. So if you already have offers, we look at how excited you are about them, how effective they are, the pricing. And if we will alter the pricing, which oftentimes we do, because you know I deal in that. And a lot of times women are playing small financially. So we get into your offer, modifying that or creating it for the first time if you don't have solid offers. I really like my ponytail. I'm really enjoying the ponytail. I think it's fresh and youthful. And I'm so proud of my skin and what I've done to get it here. Okay, so money. This is exciting. The whole half virtual VIP is exciting. Like, imagine us working on your messaging, like what you want to say, what's important for you to say, what are you excited to say, what makes you come alive, you know, what makes you like, this needs to be said. What are you excited like that? It's exciting. It's so exciting. Then there's the messaging. I mean, the marketing, like how are you putting yourself out there, right? Are we starting some channels for you? What is it? And then third, the money. And helping you really get yourself prepared to start inviting people in. And you feel confident to invite people in when you have an offer that you're excited about, you're prepared to get on camera, you have a plan. And then here's the second bonus, because I already know how this works. you put together this exciting plan. You're excited. Oh my God, Naima, I'm so glad I signed up. This is amazing. I have a plan. I feel confident. I feel prepared. I feel ready. And then zoom, you're off, right? To go do your thing. And then week one, you start implementing. And then you're like, well, what about, and then how about something Naima, right? So what I've given to you, because this happens, is I'm giving you 2 weeks post virtual VIP day. I'm giving you 2 weeks of email access for coaching, consulting, and mentoring. So any other questions you have, any other coaching you need, any other mentorship, consulting you need about who to do, what to do, how to do, in 2 weeks post your virtual VIP day, I'm also giving that to you. If you were to pay for that, where basically you buy an email coaching package, which is an option. Probably didn't know that, huh? I'm going to actually put this out there more because I've never had it set up like that. Well, years ago, but I think it's time to have that again. Anyway, so 2 weeks, if you were to pay for that, for coaching, email access to me, you'd be paying over $3,500. So if you were to pay for all of this together, the More Than Enough course, the half-day virtual VIP day, and the 2 weeks of email access for coaching, consulting, and mentoring, you'd be paying over $8,000. However, when you sign up by Sunday and Sunday only, you pay $2,000. So you can pay over $8,000 to receive all this, or you can pay $2,000 and receive all of it when you sign up by Sunday. Okay. So what's going to happen is you sign up, you immediately get access to the course. It immediately comes to your inbox. Okay. As soon as you sign up, I'm doing video. You immediately get access to the course. Okay. Then within 24 hours after your purchase, I will contact you to set up the virtual VIP day. Now, this is a group virtual VIP day. So it's going to be a small group. I always keep them small because we need to really go deeply. This stuff we get really into it. Like we get into, like when we start really getting into your messaging, like we're really getting into your heart, and that takes time. It's not and when we start looking at your packages, that takes time. When we start looking at like your marketing and like, depending on how advanced you already are, like what you already have in place, we need time. So I never let that be more than 5 people, frankly, preferably 3, like 3 to 4. Okay. All right. So that's what's going to happen. You sign up, you get access to the course immediately. Then within 24 hours after your purchase, I contact you to set up your virtual VIP day. Okay. Let me look at my time. Very good. And so if you have any questions about that, you can email me. My email is on the registration page. It's help@naimasingletary.com. So the website, again, is with these 2 videos. You can go ahead and click that. All the details are there. Email if you have any questions. And I leave you with this. Well, I have my official ending. I'm excited to share. I love saying that. But no, because I'll get long-winded. So I'll talk about this later. So I look forward to being back here with you Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific. And what I'm also doing lastly is, if you're not already on my email list, at the bottom of the registration page for the More Than Enough course, you can subscribe to my email list. If you're not already there, if you're there, you are going to find out about this. But what I'm doing on Sunday is I'm hosting it's a combination of a Q&A and also I haven't named it, so I'm not sure what to call it, but basically it's an opportunity for me to connect with folks who are looking to develop their wealth consciousness, the wealth consciousness that my More Than Enough course teaches you. So it's going to be private. It's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be on Sunday, probably at 9 a.m. Yeah, it's going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific. So day after tomorrow. And so if you'd like to participate in that, where I'm going to be going into the cultivation that's required, going deeper into the topic of the beingness that's required, and going deeper into the biological elements that get in the way of us not stepping into our power for anything, for the money, the visibility, all the things that matter to us. So this, I did a live stream yesterday with a colleague, on her Facebook wall, and we talked about dissolving self-judgment. So external judgment doesn't stand a chance. And I like to get into that more and the deeper fear of death involved and um, like the real cultivation of connection with self and our biological wiring so that we have power with it and it not feeling like we're puppets and being controlled in our own bodies and in the world. So it's really deep in nuances for women who are really looking for womanhood and power and plenty and their way of being, because that brings all the things. So this is deeply about your way of being. And so that's going to be Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific, private on Zoom. And so if you like an invitation to that, just make sure you're on my email list. If you're not already on my email list, you can do so at the bottom of the video that's on the registration page. That's with the link with these videos. Okay. So again, thank you so much for being here. And officially, I leave you with this: life is a heart game.